Hello. Half of my face is numb. Good to see you. I went to the dentist and I had an injection in my gum and now I look like I had a stroke and it's very hot. It's very alluring. I think I'm setting off a new trend in the world. So be prepared to see all the girls walking around with a Quasimodo face. It's gonna be all the rage soon, I'm telling you. I am a trendsetter. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I went home early today, so I was on the train at like, I'm gonna say like 3:34, and there were so many private school boys on the train, and oh my goodness, do some things not change? I don't know if like the body spray that they sprayed was like Lynx Africa, but it was something to that effect. And it was just so, I was listening to this conversation these kids were having. I was like, oh God. It could be like the year, you know, it could be like 2008. It could be 2018. It doesn't matter. These kids don't change. They really don't. Hello, Ricochet. Oh, wah. Hello, Delta. So yeah, numb face. I tried to have a drink and I like spilled it all over myself because I couldn't feel my lips. It was yeah. So now I'm dehydrated and I'm cranky. I'm very cranky. It's funny because I saw a few guys like look at the good side of my face and then I like turned my head and they saw like the weird side of my face and they were kind of like, ugh, and it was funny. How am I? I'm all right, Kylan. I am all right. I'm just whinging. I'm just being a sook because, yeah, I had a numb face from the dentist because, I had a bit of like enamel erosion at the back of one of my teeth because apparently some of the medications that I'm on can cause that. It wasn't a cavity or anything, but the dentist wanted to be like really proactive about it. She was like, well, you're still young, so we should drill it a little bit. And they put like some type of synthetic enamel on it. So she had to do that and set it. But I don't know, they gave me a needle, I guess, because maybe it hurts when they drilled a little bit of the erosion away and then they put the stuff on there. Which is annoying because I went a really long time without ever having like any fillings or anything done. I was like proud of it. I used to tell everybody, I've never had a cavity. I've never, that's what I was proud of. Oh, and last time I went to the dentist, no, not last time, the time before, the dentist was like, he's like, I don't need to clean them. You have such good oral hygiene. So I was going around boasting to all my friends about how good my oral hygiene is. Thank you. Those are the things that I am proud of in life. It's like, yeah, I have good oral hygiene, but my face looks normal now. So it's, I don't know, like the whole left side of my face was sagging. So people probably thought I like had a stroke or something. It was bizarre because I've never had that happen before. I've never had a needle to numb my face. So it was interesting. It was funny. But yeah, I was listening to these private school kids have a chat. I think they got off the train at like Seton Yarraville, but I was like listening to these kids. They got on in the city and it was funny. It was so funny. Cause they could have been like high school kids from like any era, really. It's just teenage boys, I guess. Teenage boys. Super funny. I won't repeat what they said because I don't think it's what they were talking about because I don't think it's appropriate for the internet. But yeah, you guys have been. They would have given you an anxiety attack. There are some teenage boys that go to my gym and they're like, they'll just walk up to you and hit on you. And I'm like, I'm old enough to be your mother. Can you go that way, please? Thank you. Thank you. Go away. It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. I don't know. I think they watch too much porn and stuff and they're used to like, I think like the average age of like women in porn is like mid-20s. So if you look like you're early 20s, mid-20s, they're like, oh yeah. Like, I don't know. I just think they all have porn brain. That's what they want. It's Very, yeah, it's very weird. Anyway. Do. Spelling bee, spelling bee. Oh, and there was like a teacher from like another private school on the train, and you could tell he like wanted to say something to them, but it was from a different private school. It wasn't their one. I don't know what all the blazers are, but these blazers were like bright blue with like yellow stripes. I don't know which private school that is. But what's with the color schemes? Why are they so gaudy? Why are they so harsh on the eyes? It's like, you have all this money, can't you choose a nice color scheme? I would make like a goth one. We'll have it all gothy. Oh, I can make the word goth, look. Anyway, our letters are U, L, A, H, O, and G, and we have to use the letter T. Let's write goth, yay. It always has to be 2 colors that look shit together. Yeah, it does. And Wesley College, that school has the worst, that purple color, and purple is like one of my favorite colors, but I don't know, it just looks shit. It just looks shit, like sort it out. I would just have like black and white or black and gray or something like that. Purple and black would be sick. Some of them look like Cadbury's. Some of them look like they're I think it's Wesley College that looks like a Cadbury's. They look like a Cadbury's wrapper. I'm like, chocolate. Gothula, a more goth Dracula. What are my feelings about red? I like red. I do like red. I like an oxblood red, like a very gothy like oxblood red. I rock a lot of that. I do like that. I have to have colors that make me look like I could secretly, you know, be a vampire. Those are colors I like to do. It's always like a contrasting color with black, or it's just black. I don't really like dress like very gothy these days, but you can tell like that I used to be goth, if that makes sense. You could tell like I used to be very goth. I don't know, you know, you gotta conform to the office. You have to be a functional member of society, as much as it sucks. And also, I just don't have the energy. It's so much effort. So much effort to put together outfits. We need goth office spaces. Yeah, it would be good. It would be good. Imagine a goth social worker just waltzing up to your house to like ask if they can check on your kids. Be like, fuck off, Morticia. I can imagine going out and like some guy with a mullet, freaking with a ciggy hanging out his mouth, like, fuck off, Morticia. Why don't you mind your own fucking business? I'll be like, nah, cops say I have to come. I'll call the cops, all right? Let me in. He's like, no, I'm not inviting you in because you're a vampire and you can't come in unless I invite you. I'm just imagining me having a conversation with like Dazza, this fictional guy that I just made up in my head. Fuck off, Morticia, you can't. Is the Addams house safe for children? You feel like they get decapitated a lot? Yeah, but that's what that family likes. They electrocute each other. They use each other for target practice. Yeah, his name is Gomez. The boy's name is Gomez. What do you mean, huh? There's Wednesday and Gomez. They're the kids. There's Morticia and... I don't remember the dad's name. Then there's Uncle Fester. Then there's... Oh, in the... What is my favorite goth media? I grew up watching a lot of like older stuff, not like old stuff, but like color stuff. But I grew up watching like, I love Tim Burton. Like I absolutely pretty much love everything Tim Burton did. Edward Scissorhands and The Crow definitely made me have a certain taste. Well, didn't make me, but they certainly influenced me to have a very certain type of man that I would date. when I was younger. So I do blame some movies for giving me bad tasting men, because yeah, like musicians and those types of guys, they're always like assholes typically, and that was very much my type. So Cousin It is the best. Yeah, so I love The Crow. I love Edward Scissorhands. I've watched that a million times. I don't know if this is classified as like a gothic, but I love the Del Toro movie, Pan's Labyrinth. I really love that. It's very dark. I don't know if it's would be classified as gothic. Oh, I love, this is pretty contemporary too. I think it's only about 10 or 15 years old. Might even be, and I might even be newer than that. But if you know the French actress Eva Green, she did a series called Penny Dreadful, and it's so good. That's really gothic. That's like set in Victorian times. Nightmare Before Christmas, not really my jam so much. But yeah, most Tim Burton stuff. Eva Green is so gorgeous. She's so absolutely stunning. I love her. I love her so much. I don't like most actresses because I don't know, they kind of seem like fake and social climbing. Like, I don't know, they just seem really fake in interviews. They just seem like they're trying to be like, really, I'm just so quirky and likable. And I'm like, yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. Love, I don't trust you. But she's just stunning. Did I see the one with the House of Lost Kids? Oh, that's a Tim Burton one. Are you talking about Miss Pendergrain's Home for Peculiar Children? That's a Tim Burton movie. Because she was dating Tim Burton for a while, I think. I was like, ooh, that's hot. Yeah, I liked that movie. But apparently no one else liked it. Because I was like, yay, they're going to make a sequel and I'm going to go see it. Because Eva Green's in it and I love her. And then they just didn't make any sequels. So I was disappointed. Whenever I like something, it always gets cancelled after one season. It's like, oh, don't get into anything until it's finished production, because otherwise it's gonna get cancelled. I can't say the word cancelled. Or like when you're talking about local government, I'm always like cancel. It's like very Western Sydney way of saying it comes out. Van Helsing, the one with Hugh Jackman, popped up in your head for some reason. I'll show you which one's really good. And I don't know, maybe just because like a lot of people in there were very bangable and so I liked it. But I just thought this was really, really good. Oh, it's from 2014, so not that old. Can we watch a trailer from that, or will we get DMCA'd for a trailer? Can we watch a trailer? Let's try and watch a trailer. This is for season 1. Season 2 has witches in it, and like they go to the Wild West. It's set in like Victorian era, but most of the seasons are sort of like Dickensian-esque, like London. There's not much storyline going on in this trailer. Anyway, the trailer actually refreshed my mind about some of the storylines. So there's a storyline with Dorian Gray in it. He's like, you know, the local libertine that has like, you know, yeah, he's just like a local libertine that's like very flamboyant, has like a lot of gay orgies at his like, you know, London mansion or whatever. So, and then there's like Dr. Jekyll, like Jekyll and Hyde. There's one of those lines. There's like a Frankenstein. There's obviously a vampire plot line. It's very like Mary Shelley-esque. It's so Penny Dreadfuls were these, I guess the closest thing you could say is like a comic book. They were comic books that they used to sell in Victorian London for a penny. That's why they're called Penny Dreadfuls. And they were like short horror stories. And so that's why the show is called Penny Dreadful. Because yeah, people have been buying like graphic novels since like Victorian England, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's just really cool. The cinematography is really good. It's got a lot of good actors in it. And I could just watch Eva Green do anything, honestly. I would just watch her. Read the phone book. It's a problem that I have, but I really want to be her friend. I think we would get along so well. So it's like a collection of those. Yeah, let's look up exactly. But they're like, yeah, short stories with like pictures. So essentially like a short graphic novel or like a comic book, and they cost a penny. Because I'm just going from memory, so I probably am not saying it. A penny dreadful was a type of inexpensive serialized story popular in Britain during the 19th century, often featuring sensational and violent content like crime, adventure, and gothic horror. They were called penny dreadfuls because they typically cost a penny and were known for their lurid and melodramatic storylines. Ooh, yeah. Let's go get some. Sounds... People have always been little freaks, and I love that about us. We never change. We just find new ways to be little freaks. And I like that about humanity. They've got some examples like of of what they look like. So yeah, they're essentially like little comics of like little kids murdering their parents and stuff. They should make a gender bent Dr. Jekyll where a girl drinks a potion, becomes buff, and has sex. Oh, okay, I'm not reading that out pseudomastic. But yeah, you could write that yourself, I think. You could ask ChatGPT to make it for you. Oh, I forgot we were doing the puzzle, the spelling bee. I'm so good at getting sidetracked. I was gonna make the word thought. It's not a word. It's a misogynistic slur. How dare you, sir? Even though I'm the one that said it. You would pay a penny for that. Yeah, I forgot about that show. I'm gonna rewatch it. That was hot. There were so many hot people in that show. Did I see? No, I can't even say it. No, I didn't see the Count Olaf movie. I've been having a lot of trouble pronouncing words lately. And the dentist said that there's something wrong with my jaw. So I have to go back to the orthodontist and see what's wrong with my jaw. She's like, yeah, that's why you can't talk properly. And I'm like, oh, I thought I was just dumb. But yeah, I've just been having trouble moving my jaw properly, so. Hello, Dango. But I do have like very severe arthritis, so I wonder if it's like affected my jaw. I do grind my teeth a lot as well. I did get braces a few years ago. I did get like adult braces because obviously my parents couldn't afford to get any sort of dental work done when I was a kid, which is like lucky that I have like genetically good teeth because I never had any cavities or anything because I didn't go to the dentist as a kid. I think I went to the dentist once when I was 7 and then the next time I went I was 21. So whoopsie. Thank you, parents. Thank you for taking care of me. I appreciate it. But I probably should have got braces when I was a teenager. Though and although, ooh, that's good. Oh yeah, the crossword. I'm so out of it today. Oh, goat and gloat. Those would have been good. Did I say hi to Dango? If I didn't say hi to you, Dango, I meant to. Hello, Dango. I don't know. I can't remember what I did 5 seconds ago. But yeah, no, I didn't see the one with Johnny Depp's daughter and the guy from Skins in it. I did not see that. I have seen the original black and white one though. I used to watch a lot of those movies when I was a kid. But yeah, oh, speaking of gothic literature, I know I've probably already bitched about this, but you forget that's his daughter. I know it makes me feel uncomfortable. How is that the way you remember it? How is the way that I remember what? Now I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? British bye-bye. I don't know, is that a punch in the face? Rewind. Yeah. So I was about to say something and oh, speaking of gothic literature, I think I've already spoken about this, but Margot Robbie's little stupid studio that she has to make her vanity projects where she casts herself as you know, the leads in all of her movies. They're making Wuthering Heights, right? They're making Wuthering Heights, which fine, whatever. Like, there's been a lot of movie adaptations and like mini-series adaptations of Wuthering Heights, but she cast herself as Kathy. And she cast like this other Australian guy who like, I don't know his name. He's in that Euphoria show, which I've never seen because it looks, I don't know. It just looks gratuitous for no reason. It's like, it doesn't look like it has a storyline. It just has like lots of boobies in it, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's really got much going for it. But she cast, you met Margot in a pub in Dalby once before she was famous. Cool, I guess. But look, my point is, Kathy dies at age 19 in the book. Margot Robbie is not convincing as anyone playing anyone under 40. No offense to her, she looks great, good for her, like not saying anything about her appearance, but yeah, Kathy dies at 19 in the book. Obviously, like, you know, there's Kathy's ghost and yada yada yada, but she dies at 19 in the book and she's not blonde, and stills have been leaked of the movie and she has blonde hair. We're talking about the movie adaptation of Wuthering Heights currently. That is what we are talking about. History by Ree. Yeah, so I do find that annoying. I do find that disrespectful. You find that disrespectful to all the goth literature girls out there. Gothic literature girls, it's offensive. British bye-bye. I don't know. Should I know how they say goodbye? I don't know. Hearty gulp. Don't know. It's been called the City of Light and the City of Love. Probably Paris. Clark, aka Superman. Oh, Clark Kent. Comedically risky. Oh, Tata. Oh, they do say Tata. Why is that so funny? Baking measurement abbreviation. Oh, teaspoon. Unable to sleep. Awake. Sleepy. Tired. An extraordinary process whereby you become the person you always should have been, per David Bowie. Pig's home is a sty. Oh, edgy. This is edgy. Comedically risky. Is this aging? Well, there you go. There you go. We did it. That was a weird one. That was definitely a weird one. But yeah, I don't know, like why remake something like Wuthering Heights just to like bugger it up, just to have people with like Instagram face, you know, in there. I just don't understand. Sigh. Connections, let's play Connections. Pearl Jam. I see Pearl Jam. Pom Pom Filter. Oh yeah, I should say the rules of the game in case sometimes there's like people lurking that don't know the rules. So there are 16 words, there are 4 categories, and we have to put groups of 4 words together that might constitute a category and guess, and if we guess correctly, it'll tell us what the category is. So good times. Pearl, jam, pom-pom, filter, pipe cleaner, feathers, fix, tamper, pea, willing, guzzle, mess, lighter, pickle, sat, and mothball. Jam, pickle. Nah, I thought I was onto something. I was thinking about preserves. Jam, pickle. But there's nothing else. Wah, 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 wah. In a jam, in a pickle, in a mess, in a fix. Ooh, that works. In a jam, in a pickle. Yes. Fix. Predicament! Yay! Good job. Has anyone listened to any new music lately? Is there something going on with fuzzy stuff too? Ooh, possibly. Pipe cleaners are fuzzy. Pom-poms are fuzzy? My dentist was so funny today. She was bitching about the busker. She was bitching about the busker outside because he kept on playing the same song over and over again. And she was like, "You've been listening to Amel and the Sniffers?" Oh, I love Amy, the chick from Amel and the Sniffers. I love her. I would be friends with her. She's so cute. She's so absolutely adorable. Yeah, they toured with the Smashing Pumpkins. Was it last year or the year before? I don't know. But they toured with the Smashing Pumpkins. And Billy Corgan brought over like his little wrestling company, the NWA. Billy Corgan is like, see, this is what I'm talking about with my taste in men, right? I was totally in love with Billy Corgan from like age like 9 to like probably current day, honestly. Except he's married and has kids, so you know, obviously. We wouldn't, but we would have, if you know what I mean. Thank you. You've been listening to a lot of new J-pop? Ooh. I listened to Deftones' new album. Well, I don't even think I listened to all of it because like there wasn't a playlist that had it all came out on because I was just listening to it on YouTube. But I listened to some songs. And then I just listened to The Cure a bunch when I got home and had a nap. Because that's what I felt. That's what I felt like doing. Num 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 num. Lighter, pipe cleaner, filter, and tamper are tobacco tools. Ooh, that works. Lighter, pipe cleaner as in it cleans your pipe. That makes sense. I was thinking like arts and crafts. To be honest, the only smoking tools I know are for weed, so... Pipe smoking accessories. They should bring back opium. They should bring back opium smoking. I think it would curb crime because all the criminals would be mellow. Meth gives people energy and strength. Let's bring back opium, guys. It's very goth too. Let's go in the opium den and smoke some opium. Now that I'm an adult, my dad tells me like stuff if I ask him. Like, you know, he doesn't hide stuff from me. So I know that he was in Hong Kong when he was a teenager because he was in the Navy. He had to join the Navy when he was like 14. And I was asking him, I was like, did you smoke opium when you were in Hong Kong? And he was like, yeah, Bob. And he told me all these stories about it. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. I love being an adult because I get to like, you thought heroin was a more goth drug? No, I actually have a really like long jade opium pipe. I bought it for a cosplay that I was doing. So I have a long opium pipe. I think that's so cool. Like a long like Chinese opium pipe. I think that's so goth. Because it's very like Victorian London, right? To go to an opium den in like your corset and your bustle skirt, smoke some opium. I think that's really goth. But I mean, opium and heroin are the same thing, right? Heroin is just processed opium. Pretty much. No opium and no opium to smoke it. But opium and heroin are the same thing essentially. Like opium is where everything comes from, all the opiates, right? Because morphine is made from opium. Opium's from the poppy, right? Opium poppies, and then you get heroin from that. You get morphine. All the opioids are synthetic, so they're not like they're made from synthesized opium. But yeah, all of those drugs like Vicodin, Percocet, all of them, codeine, all of them are from the opium poppy. So why not just go straight to the source, guys? Plus, I miss smoking so much. Yeah, it's so expensive and it's so bad for your health. Like, there's no justification to get back into it, obviously, but I do. I do miss it. Does anyone here still like go clubbing? Is anybody like still healthy enough or young enough to go clubbing? Does anyone have like a slutty dancing in the club song that they that's their song? Mine was did I say what mine was? Maybe not. You do? Useless Dango does. Ooh. You visit your mate's club sometimes, but it's more of a cocktail thing. Yeah, well, the clubs that I go to play older music because I like goth and metal clubs. So most of like the new gothy music and the new metal music is like shit. So they always play older music, but there was this DJ who had dreads and he was white, so already red flag number one. But he was like obsessed with me, so he always used to play like my favorite songs. But my favorite slutty dancing in the club song was like Ava Adore from Smashing Pumpkins. That is a sexy song. He always used to give me all these free drink vouchers as well. Because I used to go to like this, it's still open, because I googled today if it's still open, because I thought it might have shut down over COVID, but it didn't. It's still there. The club I used to go to in Sydney. I used to go like to this three-story like goth. Some of it played like goth, some music, some of it played like metal, like industrial, that type of stuff. He always used to play that song, because yeah, that was my slutty dancing song. That was my slutty dancing song in the club. Anyway, I was thinking about that today. I had a giggle. I had a giggle at like how much, how I never had to buy a drink in my life. To this day, I don't have to buy drinks. It's good. It's fun. I just don't go out anymore. When was the last time I went out? The last time I went out was just before Christmas last year. Oh, I went out for my birthday. I went out in March. But that wasn't like a super big night. But I went to, I think it was a pub in Collingwood. The one you go to has a ring and the Swedish medal, and there is 2 poles. Ooh, scandalous. That sounds fun though. That sounds heaps of fun, Dango. That sounds really fun. Adore is good. It was the first Pumpkins album that you heard. Yeah, I I like everything from Gish to Machina, I think. I should listen to like the newer stuff, but I don't know. I find it hard to get into new music. I don't know. I have some type of anxiety about like listening to music that you missed out a lot because of COVID. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, my health was already getting pretty bad before COVID, so I was already like not going out. Ska punk. My first boyfriend was very into ska and punk, so I had to go to a lot of those shows when I was in high school. I would just be like the goth chick hanging out with like these like skaters and punks. Like, yeah, cool. But to this day, when I hear a skateboard, I'm still programmed to turn around and look to check if the guy's hot. And sometimes it's like a child and I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay. But it's just, I hear a skateboard and my brain my head just automatically whips around and I'm like, no, stop it. It could be a 12-year-old, for God's sake, woman, get it together. But that is a bad habit that's ingrained in my brain. My little brother's being all emo. I was gonna say all email. What the fuck does that mean? My little brother's being all emo because I don't know, his girlfriend cheated on him or something, and he keeps on like posting all these like emo stories on on what's it called, Instagram. That's the only social media that I have. I have like, I don't know, 30 people on Instagram. Good evening, Farhan. Good to see you. We are not playing this game. We are doing everything but playing the what's it called, connections game. Yeah, so I messaged him. Hang on, what did I say? I replied to one of his stories and I said this. Where's Instagram? Oh, there it is. I don't know how to use my own phone. Oh, this is what happened. It wasn't one of his stories. I posted my Duolingo thing because I had 600-day streak on Duolingo. So I was like, look everybody, I did something 600 days in a row. And my brother writes, well done, I learnt ho's gonna hoe. And I said, do you want me to punch them? I can't fight and I might die though. And he said, haha, no, but thank you. You were small and delicate. And then he realized what he said and he just sent a vomit face. And I was like, charming. My brother can't say anything nice about me except on my birthday. And then he like, it's just me to me for the rest of the year. I got the sneezes. Help me. Somebody save me from my allergies. How old were you when COVID hit, Delta? Were you like one of those people that was like still at school when COVID hit? Or were you at uni or TAFE or something? I don't know. I don't know how old people are. I have a lot of trouble even in person telling if people, I sneeze like your mom. Yeah, I don't have a delicate like ladylike sneeze. I just like have a you know, just get it all out. Let the body do what it needs to do. If my body's trying to expel something, I'm like, it could just, you know, just get it out. Yeah, even in person, I can't tell if somebody's 20 or somebody's 40. Because I know some 40-year-olds that look 20 and some 20-year-olds who look 40. And I'm like, I can't even guess how old this person is. So I never have any idea how old the person I'm talking to is. And I have to be really careful because I can accidentally offend people if I'm not careful. It's, yeah. You lost your ability to tell how old people are. Well, I think especially because a lot of like people that are teenagers get like filler and Botox when they don't need it. And so you think that they're older because they've had like cosmetic procedures done. But yeah, COVID was kind of nice for me because I had already become like a bit of a shut-in by that stage because of my health. So it just actually made it easier to be a shut-in, right? Because I'm immunocompromised and I had like letters from my doctor. I could just get like priority delivery for things, and I was just like chilling with my cat, having a good time, working from home, doing all that stuff. It was at first you were fine with it, but towards the end you became the opposite. Yeah, I know. I was talking to a lot of my friends and they were telling me they had to get counseling and stuff because like they had a lot of like developed a lot of like depression and stuff from the isolation. But I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I was completely fine. It was just yeah, just life as usual, which is kind of sad, really. Like, that's how bad my health is. And I was just like, you were already depressed before that. Yeah, I had really bad depression as a kid, like as an actual kid, like in primary school and high school, but it was just because I lived with my mother, I think. After a few years ago when I stopped talking to my mom, I stopped talking to my mom about 2 years ago. And it's really weird, but most of my anxiety and most of my depression went away because I guess I didn't have a person just saying horrific things to me every day. She would call me and just like make me feel like shit. I would be like feeling happy. I'd be like, oh, life is going well, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, oh, maybe I never had depression. Maybe I was just surrounded by assholes. Do you ever have that? Yeah, that realization. I was like, oh, because like I went on antidepressants and all this stuff. I went on antidepressants when I was dating a guy that was an asshole, like the one that cheated on me. He was a massive asshole. That like he made me so depressed. And then like after that relationship ended and I got over it, I was like, oh, I'm not depressed anymore. Depression or just surrounded by assholes? Yeah, 100%. I don't know what this freaking connections answers could be. I don't know. I just made my cat makes this noise sometimes. She goes. You just feel unmotivated and pointless and dread. But it's fine because you just play MMOs. Well, as long as you I hope you have nice supportive people. Pea, pearl, mothball, and pom pom are all small round things. Yeah, I mean they are all spherical. I guess they are all spherical. Yeah, we could go with that. We could try that. Pom pom, feathers, mothball, pearl. No, we're one away though. We are one away. Maybe P. Oh, I meant to put P. Shit. I did it again. Me and my freaking, what is wrong with me? Although I am very tired. I will say I am incredibly tired. I put feathers. Why did I put feathers? I put feathers and then was like, no, it's... What is happening to me? Please, somebody. I honestly... No, I know what it is. It's my lupus. I know I didn't do it right. I realize that. I realize that. I realize that now I didn't do it right, okay? Someone help me. You had to walk 30 minutes in not the best boots to walk in today, but Aw. Why did you have to walk? I walked today. I caught the train today. It was I don't know. I was just wearing Docs. I was wearing sensible shoes. I wasn't like wearing any crazy shoes. I do like crazy goth platform shoes. You dropped your car off at the mechanic? Ah, that's why you weren't driving.